Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays, playing Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. We had a really big battle, and I leveled everybody up so that we are on our way to moving ourselves up here. What is that? All enemies in that area are forced to reroll successful dodge and parry tests against all attacks. Some damage are left with less than 16 wounds immediately die. So that could be useful. We're going to get talents, we're going to get more special abilities, and all sorts of extra action points, characteristics, and stuff. So a lot of stuff is going to be happening as we go up here. We're not very far along to getting up to the 18th level, so that'll be a bit. So that's kind of a recap. She's an assassin. She's a master tactician. Taking Agenta down Archmilitant, which is probably wrong. He's going down Vanguard, and he's going down Bounty Hunter, and I'm going down Grand Strategist. Just try and give us a mix. Heinrich seems to have left us, so we just have to assume that we'll never see him again. And then on the map, I had been over here. This is where I had this really big battle. I thought about possibly going up that way, but I thought maybe I should come back and do this way, because in my journal, I have to find the Anver's base. I keep running into them. I have to go here, wherever this is. So Telecos Epsilon, I have to do something there. This is part of her things. And Persona non grata in Adeptus, Amicus Bar, and Footfall Shadows Quarter. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is find her first, and then along the way run into all these bad guys as well. Because it seems like whichever direction I go, that's what I'm going to run into. There doesn't seem to be anything off in this way. I don't know, is this an elevator to go down? Maybe that's an elevator to go down. Looks like there's steps over there. So I thought I would just go off in this direction here and see if I can get myself into another battle, shall we?
Is there money to be made?
Seems like there's a little bit of a ramp here, which means it's Exterminator, huh? These guys good guys or bad guys? I'm bored. I wish they'd try to break out again. They won't risk it. They've learned their lesson. Let's go shoot some cans instead. Fancy a wager? Sure, I'm down. No wagers, though. I lost half my pay to you that time, remember? Okay, interesting little conversations. I guess somebody's trying to break out of somewhere. It's another exterminator. There's dead bodies all over down there.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Alright, we'll go down some stairs and get ambushed. Can't get over here. I can talk to this guy if I ever can get to him. So I go this way. Just trying to figure out where I'm going. Shopkeeper. Jump the queue, you get no rations. Right then, what have we here? Double rations for you, for your husband. I thought your husband kicked the bucket. Okay, something about food here. 2 families were found dead in the southern blocks of the Shadow Quarters, their bodies covered in sores. This area has been quarantined, and all who reach the restrictions are being killed on the spot. No surprise there. Okay. Where the heck am I? There's something over here, but I don't know how to get there. Doubled in a single cycle.
Stop! There!
Where? Where? Oh, back behind us. What is this? Fighting some Sentinel seems oddly explosive, even sinister. Okay. There was something back over here. Alright, well, let's go get ourselves in trouble.
Open.
The crowd look greedily at the goods for which they have neither coupons nor money.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Obviously something did, because I can't see it. Disconnected voice hangs over the crowd. The street vendors seem to be lacking some essential... Oh, it reads too fast. Some essential, and in their impotence, the people do not hold back their angry exclamations. Okay. Found something. Said that she found something. I don't see anything highlighted. Oh, there it is. What is that? I think some Sentinels is not just supposed to even sinister. Okay. I guess I'm on the right track for the rising sun symbols, huh?
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Rising sun symbols. I'm just following the rising sun symbols? To my doom? Certainly seem to be following things to my doom here. Where am I on the map? There's stuff over here. Stuff here. Dark hideout. Don't know that I want to go to the dark hideout right away. Guess we keep going this way. Can we keep going this way?
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Okay. I need to stop. Right back here.
My warp sight reveals something.
Keep your wits about you.
Dang it! I needed to right click, didn't I? I think we're stuck here. Alright. Can't go this way. Nothing off this way. So I guess we have to go back.
Let us not dawdle.
So we have to go this way? No, I think we had to go back this way, didn't we? Where the heck was that space? Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm way down here. So I want to go check out this space.
Always have a backup plan.
Alright, I was going to go out this way. Before going to the bar or after? I wonder what's the right way to pray, before going to the bar or after? Lord Imperium.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Scratches in ancient paint, the silhouettes of long erased letters are barely visible. Undoubtedly, in the past, this filthy sign was adorned with the proud name of the bureaucratic heart of the entire Imperium Adeptus Administratum. Okay. There's a door up here to something. The Martyr's Endurance. What does that mean? That's not in my journal. The Adeptus Amicus. Okay, I need to find Adeptus Amicus. I'm not finding that. Do I want to go in here? It's my time. 12 minutes. Shall we try this place? The Martyr's Endurance? Let's see what this is. I probably don't want to go here. I wanted to find that one lady. I'm going to take a drink here real quick. Alright. Press the any key. Where am I? So nowhere to go there. Have to go this way. Guard. Worker.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Nice little spot. It's good to see folks enjoying themselves.
Tech use
Even
90s.
the air in here feels nicer to breathe.
Tech use. Under the floor, you can see the remains of the Void Ship's life support system. It seems that whoever dismantled... God, bless it. Under the floor, you can see the remains of the Void Ship's life support system. It seems whoever dismantled the vessel decided just to leave it in place. Okay. Else for me to find out here?
I always keep my
Over there.
options open.
Over there. Damn it. There's goods right here. Cassie, are you not
Is there
upstairs?
money to be made?
Oh, it's just funny shadows. Okay. Suspicious prowler, citizen, 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 citizen. I'll say citizen. Will I get in trouble for stealing stuff? We'll see. Nope, they didn't come and beat me up for taking their stuff. So, is there like a proprietor of this place?
Keep your wits about you.
I'm really confused. Well, that's a door. Probably someplace I shouldn't go. Doesn't seem to be anybody important to talk to here. Well, there's somebody that's named. Let's talk to this guy. Gordei, Skatov, the flabby man in worn clothes, is sighing sadly over a glass of murky booze. Only when he looks up at you do you notice his eyes. Large, piercing, and full of sorrow, a stark contrast to his unkempt appearance. Could it be that someone actually wishes to keep me company? Allow me to introduce myself. Gordei Skatov, architectural historian. You look deeply despondent over something. What happened? Here I go again, pouring my heart out to have you disappear in 10 minutes just like everyone else before you. But alright, here is the story of Gordei Skatov, the unluckiest historian in the Imperium. I was born 2 sectors away from here. My family was quite influential, which allowed me to dedicate myself to my great passion, the history of the Imperium architecture. I spent a number of years studying every scholarly work there was to find on this art, and then, once I had inherited my family's fortune, I traveled and documented the development of architectural thought on different worlds, until one day, oh that accursed and blessed day, until one day I came into possession of something quite special. Pulls out looks like to be a book or an album with a homemade leather cover out of his bag. Both pages and the binding look well worn. Here it is, my undoing. This is an authentic booklet titled Dwayne's Design, one of the thousands that were printed centuries ago in the times of Footfall's construction. What a curious read. Please tell us more. A shy step forward, Gordei smiles and shows her some of the faded pages. Oh, that's right, she really likes to read. Footfall's founder, Lord Parsimus, was obsessed with his creation's grand future. This booklet describes in detail what Footfall was meant to become upon its completion. Dozens of asteroids turned into glorious palaces and temples, massive bridges spanning the void itself, and the marvelous flying buttresses, the archivolts of the exterior arches, the elegant arrangement of balusters. And the interior. Polophora is 10 stories tall and more than a kilometer long. Cyclopean light tubes that catch the light of for abundance and use it to brighten the halls in the hearts of the asteroids. Stained glass windows and mosaics, bas reliefs and statues. Goes to his own description, Gordei stands up and starts tracing the outlines of arches and galleries with his hand. Vidura blinks sleepily, barely suppresses a yawn, and starts looking around with a bored expression. Keep listening. He catches himself, blushes slightly, and loudly flops back into seat. I apologize. I got carried away. But you must understand how deep an impression this booklet left on me when my young self picked it up. I simply couldn't think about anything other than Footfall. I was ready to give my life just to see this incredible station. And of course, no matter how hard my friends and loved ones tried to dissuade me, I still gathered all my savings and set out on a journey. It's no easy feat to cross 2 sectors, especially for a common citizen, albeit one who has some resources at his disposal. I had to change one ship after another, at times being forced to stay on transfer worlds waiting for a vessel headed in the right direction, or for warp disturbances to subside. The voyage took me a total of 107 years, in real space-time, of course. For me, it was much less than that, somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 or 35. And then, after all those years, having spent all my savings, I reached my dream. And what did I see? A dump in place of the exquisite portico. Metal anthills clinging to the columns. The marble tiles pilfered by paupers to use as cladding for their hovels. Hangsa said, "It's been a dozen years since I came here, and I still haven't recovered from the shock. I had suspected that not everything from the booklet would exist in reality, but I never expected to see Footfall in such a sorry state. It is like stumbling upon the horrible decomposing corpse of your beloved, beautiful beloved." Argenta's gaze darkens. The warp, like a shameless thief, is guilty of stealing the short span allotted to his servants. But what sense is there in spending half your life on such an enterprise, only to then lose your spirit and waste the remaining half on nothing at all? So then ink and paper too can lie and cause pain. Cassia sighs sadly. Does this mean that all I've ever read about will one day disappoint me with the ugliness of reality? But you're an architectural historian. Is what happened to Footfall not part of its history? I'm going to go with 2. That's my time. Yeah, I'm coming up on a cut, so we're probably going to have this conversation and then we'll do something else. Yes, Footfall's current appearance, slums fused together in the reigns of majestic palaces, is a unique phenomenon. It would be curious to observe it if other places have taken after it, thereby solidificating it as a new style of architecture, or if it still remains a local oddity. My word, you certainly know how to provide an unexpected perspective on things. Well, that's what my job is. I'm a rogue trader. Be that as it may, I just wanted to say, thank you for hearing me out. Over the dozen years I've spent in Footfall, not one person has hung around long enough to listen to my story to the end. It's a delight to have shared everything that's been weighing on my mind. I'm poor as a church mouse, but I still have something to offer you as a token of my appreciation. After studying the booklet thoroughly, I discovered something interesting, a ciphered message scattered throughout its pages, taking the form of a riddle. It describes certain places of interest on Footfall. I believe it is the work of the booklet's creators. What if these riddles lead to something? Wondrous discovery? I will gladly share what I've been able to learn with you. Okay. Riddles? A flash of burning, almost childish curiosity brightens Cassia's austere countenance. She likes riddles. Tell me about the places these riddles lead to. First location of the riddle isn't far from here. It's a bridge that was supposed to go through the center of this district and into the void toward the neighboring asteroid. Only a couple of its spans were built, and even those lie in ruins. Still, if the Kesh survived all these years, it is there somewhere. The second location is the Lantern of the Great Cathedral. A lantern is a small tower on top of a dome. You've seen Footfall's atrium, haven't you? The whole atrium is just the nave of the former little cathedral. The Liege's entire so-called palace would have fit inside what was meant to be naught but a single room. The great cathedral, had it been built, would have been even bigger, but alas, its construction was just getting underway when Diwan died, and the work stopped. The lantern from its dome, however, had already been built and survived. It was brought inside the atrium and dubbed the Chapel of St. Drusus the Warrior. Okay. And that's all I know. I wish you luck on your search. Must take my leave. Good luck to you. Okay. Did I just get a couple more things in my journal? Yeah. Alright, I got stuff. What's this one going to be? Other quests? Classified information? No. Officer, not that. Hunger's Hand. Rot. On the hunt for knowledge. Tattered Spirit. So what was all that stuff? Rumors? It's not under... Oh. Identified void ship. Stolen stars. Hot to Xeno's in. I see it. Xeno's on the rampage. Angels of the Impspan. Ah, there it is. Cache in the old ridge. Destroyed ridge in the shadow quarters may contain a cache left by builders of Footfall. Okay. And... Crowned its colossal dome is now located in the atrium where it serves as the Chapel of St. Drusus. There may be an ancient cache inside. Okay. So I have to go back up there and look. Okay. I think that was all I'm supposed to do down here. Right? There's nobody else down here, is there? Suspicious prowlers. So I think that's what this guy was all about. Carouse, 100%.
Unexpected result.
Decanter used to contain a cheap Amazak, which, God bless it. Cheap Amazak, which for the sake of attractiveness has obviously been enriched with a deodorizing agent. Okay. Doesn't seem to be... Uh-oh. I'm gonna walk into somebody. Here we go, cutscene.
Rough day.
Octavia.
You have no idea.
I just might. That's the second bottle you've downed.
Jae Heydari. Falco sends his regards.
And what does that unholy scion of a Grox and a Brahan want from me this time? Oh, wait, I don't really care. My sole plans for tonight are drowning my grief in a sea of Amasak.
Who'll give you grief, all right? Get out!
Don't think so, Ashmag. And tell Falco to come himself next time.
Heydari, I am tired of your mess. Out! Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Octi Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace.
Okay, that was
Have we
interesting.
met somewhere before?
Okay, we've still got time. So Jay, we have met somewhere before. The woman looks at you with glassy eyes of a drunk. You notice the 2 empty bottles that had been keeping her company before you arrived. She looks completely out of place in this dingy, smoky bar. The fancy attire, the abundance of jewelry, the implants plated with precious metals. Her appearance not only screams wealth, but also audacity. For only an audacious person would flaunt her wealth in a place like this.
Greetings, Shireen. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
She smiles somewhat groggily as she examines you over the glass that is raised to her lips. Call me Dren608 Trader.
Well then, here's to our meeting. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you're someone special, since you've been granted an audience with the Liege of Footfall himself. It's always a pleasure to make the acquaintance of someone powerful. And the timing couldn't be better. Jae Heydari at your service. Professional trader, shrewd commercial broker, and, may he steal my tongue if I'm lying, the most honest dealer on Footfall. Nonetheless, we all have our problems, and at times even one's many merits aren't enough to solve them. Perhaps it would be no trouble for a person with your kind of power and standing to assist someone with my kind of predicament.
Why not? We just love getting experience points, right? What do you need help with?
You see, Shireen, there's one cardinal rule on Footfall. Anything goes as long as it doesn't get in the way of business. I'm someone who's been able to exploit that rule to the fullest. And in recent years, I've hit it so big, I've become a speck of sand in someone's green eye. They used to throw small wrenches into my dealings here and there. Well, now they've decided to really put their backs into it. Some rats stolen my cargo and dragged it off to the seediest part of the Shadow Quarters. A crummy place even for connoisseurs of Footfall's unique atmosphere. When I asked the Liege for protection, we had a mutual misunderstanding. I believe Vladimir, in a most lamentable fashion, has forgotten his duties as guardian of the downtrodden and wronged. So I'm in desperate need of a new one. And you, Shireen, fit the bill perfectly. All I need is for you to drop by one dark corner of Footfall Shadow Quarters and pound it into the thieves' heads that taking Heydari's property carries certain risks.
Commerce test succeeded. For me, Jay appears to be a serious operator on Footfall. Legion's refusal to help means the loss of a potential ally. So Jay is encroaching on his turf. If Vladimir is not responsible for the disappearance of Jay's cargo, he will certainly benefit greatly from it. If the Leech is neglecting his duties, I shall become your patron. I'm not interested. Let's ask some more questions.
Ask as many as you wish, Shireen. Trust is the key to a successful endeavor.
What kind of cargo was stolen?
Goods of incredible rarity, Shireen. But it's not just that. 24 of my people lost their lives in the impenetrable emptiness of the void to acquire them. I cannot leave their families with nothing.
Logic test succeeded. Ordinary smugglers do not dress so ostensibly or behave so brazenly, and they are unlikely to spoil the mood of the Liege of Footfall with their mere appearance. This woman lasts many people to obtain these rarest of goods, and to get them back, she turned to Vladimir Tokara, patron of all cold trade in the Expanse. Her cargo can be nothing other than Xeno artifacts, creations of the enemies of humanity, branded with heresy. I should have you executed on the spot for such a suggestion. Your cargo is nothing but foul and heresy. Are you asking an upstanding citizen to be part of the trafficking of Xeno artifacts? Well, I don't know what to do. Should I just be greedy? What can you offer in terms of payment?
A fair deal, Shireen. If your heart desires, we'll split the recovered cargo 50-50. That will be fair. But if goods of incredible rarity do not interest you, then I'll make it worth your while with some bonds equal in value to a couple of full holds.
Okay, so I'm gonna get stuff.
Of course, I am aware that my personal means cannot compare to yours, Shireen. So I do not hope to impress you with money. But I can offer something else. My boundless knowledge. Surely you will appreciate the services of an expert on trading operations. Where I'm from, they call this kind of deal wisdom selling.
Huh. I'm starting to like her.
Okay, I made this. So far you've shown me nothing but bluster. Prove your usefulness now.
You truly know how to do business, Shireen. You demand payment before giving an answer because you're aware of the weakness of my position. I respect that. And I don't know if it's the alcohol talking or just a feeling I have, but I want to take that risk with you.
Okay.
True jewels are meant to be held in the hands of the worthiest, Shireen. Please, accept this humble gift.
Pain blocker. User suffers 10 damage from any source until the end of combat. The combat ends, it suffers 1 random trauma. Okay. Grants plus 70% hit chance and reduces dodge by minus 70% for 1. So you can hit something, but you can't dodge. Okay. Well, what the heck? I mean,
May the Exalted One bless you and your progeny. Then here's what we'll do. We shouldn't be seen together before we make it to the safe house. I'll head there first. I'll take my own special route so I won't be spotted. Right. Here, that's where those ashmags are keeping the stolen cargo. Out the bar, over the bridge, and to the left. There in the depths you'll find a small courtyard, through which you can get to the place. I'll be waiting nearby. You can come when it suits you, but the sooner you do, the better. I'll see you then, Shireen.
okay, so I should have something marked on my map. Right? Let's check the map. Okay. Oh no, I'm inside. I'm just inside here. All right, I want to walk around to these places. There's something here. Why can't I get these goods? Ooh.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
That was a 97. It's getting harder, huh? Okay. There was one back here. stuff. So we're going to clean up this stuff, and then we'll put in a break.
Plan.
Okay, and then how do I get to this one? Can't get over there.
Keep your eye on the prize.
Can't get over here. Oh, because I have to go through a door. Alright, let's go through the door. See what's back in here. Are there any people to talk to? Just take the stuff. Okay. Is there anything else back here I need to know about? Thugs. Ryza. Thug. Thug. Ryza. Do I want to talk to Ryza? Tell you what we're going to do. We are going to put a stop in here before I go talk to Ryza, because with a bunch of thugs around, I think I might end up in a fight. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. If you really like to see, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified, upload videos under scheduled streams. And we'll come back and talk to Ryza, and then we'll go out and go around and beat up bad guys and do all sorts of things down here in the Shadow Quarters and see what we can find out, okay? All right. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.